Alright, and here we are, back in the world of Scrat's Nutty Adventure. And with that, I am welcoming everyone to today's stream. And yeah, as you can tell, today we are in fact playing some Scrat's Nutty Adventure. I can see that. Wait, is there? What? Just have to double check something real quick, just that we are live properly. Twitch seems to be working just fine. That is good. And over on YouTube, YouTube connected. Are we live on the YouTube stream? Wait, what is the? Okay, yeah, YouTube seems to be working as well. Awesome. All right. So, did I throw in the right link to that one? Nope. Wait, so I think I used the wrong link. Wait, one moment. How the hell can I always manage to mess those things up? That is incredible. That is incredible. Alright, so let's quickly update the link. That one, I realized a bit late, but at least I did. At least I did. Alright, edit. Okay, so now it is the right one. Now it is the right one. Okay, still some managing issues. Anyways, we should be live now, so that is good. That is nice. And with that, we can start into today's gameplay. Well, into today's session of Scrat's Nutty Adventure. I hope everything is right now. Should be, with a bit of luck. Alright, so let's continue. Well, actually, before we continue, let's hop into extras. Because I saw last time that we have unlocked the extras, which basically are a place for us to spend our currency. So basically what we have here, wait, let me actually make myself a bit bigger. No, that wasn't me. Where's the VTube? Oh, there we go. So I'm a bit small today, aren't I? Alright, so that's a bit better. We'll go over in that one. Alright, so very nice, very good. So basically, what we have unlocked is with the stones we have unlocked. Well, for one, just in general, new pictures of like nuts and of enemies, and I don't know what all the stuff is. No way, that is actually the place we've been. More enemies. Anything crazy in here? Oh, the trunk. Place where we've been. A nut. Ice Age. More Ice Age. More Ice Age. Weird dinosaur stuff. And more dinosaur stuff. Alright, so we have unlocked quite some things. And yeah, well, let's see if today in fact we can unlock even more stuff. So let's jump right into continue. Alright, last time we were on the Endless Lake, so basically what we Scrat? Or like just asking for a friend, but oh, okay, I think he is okay. I hope he is okay. I hope he's doing fine. Alright, so but basically last time what we did, we went all the way up to the ancient ice cliff and collected the first out of, well, supposedly 4 giant nuts. And yeah, today we have the goal of collecting yet another giant nut. Well, in fact, we have unlocked the double jump. Woo! Woo! Awesome, that is working. And yeah, we were left off at this particular place the last time, and I think we have to get all the way back there. Well, in fact, to be precise, to like that thing all the way back here, right? So the purple light. And yeah, I guess let's see on how far we can get. Woo! All the way down. Let's make sure to collect all of the nuts. Well, crystals, nuts, whatever it is. Woo! All right. So, let's see what we have here. Of course, a lot of unlock. Don't want to fall down just yet. Okay, and, we can chill a bit. Definitely gotta make sure to collect all those. And looks like there is something back here. A statue, in fact. Nice. There we go. First collectible or proper collectible of the stream. Very nice, very good. Well, let's see. What do we have? We have up here. That is something to pull. Can we? We cannot pull this stuff yet, right? This is probably a mechanic that we are still to unlock. But okay, then we'll just simply go back. That is fun. We just glitched through that thing. No, whatever. I'll take it. And I quickly have to double check something. Uno momento. Just so everything is displayed properly, because I have actually no clue. I have in fact updated the link over on Discord, but I'm not sure if there's still something displaying wrong on my channel with there being an upcoming stream, because that would be wrong. Let's see, live stream tab. No, that looks good. That looks good. All right, very nice, very good. Yeah, then let's keep on gaming. So, all right. How the heck can it be that there is the first checkpoint just right after riding down the slide? Like, wait, we just had a checkpoint up there. Anyways, let's see. We have crabs. Okay, so supposedly new enemies. I'm also interested to see at whether or not we are going to be seeing the piranhas, right? Because last time in the stream we had a look at the piranha scene from Ice Age 2. Wait, what was Ice Age 2 called again? I'm not sure what the name of it was. Wait, did the individual Ice Age movies had their own dedicated names, right? I think so. Well, maybe not the first one, but the following ones definitely had. And also, is the game... Well, if anyone is in the chat, of course, is the game value... Is the game volume okay, or is it too loud? Because I'm not entirely sure. I am not entirely sure. But I hope that it is not too loud. But I think I can turn it down a teeny tiny bit, right? Let's turn it down just a bit. Oh, no. All right, there we go. All right. Let's see. And as you can tell, today's live stream is also a bit early, so we have a... Well, first of all... Can we kill this guy? We sure could. As you can tell, today's live stream, in fact, is a bit early compared to the usual live streams. And also, well, obviously, there usually isn't a live stream on Friday. But, well, weather today is not very good. It is okay, like, it isn't bad, but it's not really motorcycle weather. So I decided to just stay home, and I also had no invitation or anything from any friends to go out tonight. So, well, I mean, it is only, like, 4:16, or well, let's say 4:15 p.m. So, not all too late anyways. So if there would be anything coming up, I would still be able to go. But, yeah, in general, we have to check out whatever's back there. Have to check it out. And also, I'm kind of missing the music. Hasn't there been music on the previous stage? Because otherwise, I will put on some music in the background, like in my own music gallery. I think that might be a good idea, actually. So I thought the game had music. I wasn't entirely sure. I thought so. And another door that we cannot open. Oh my days. Screw you, game. All that path for absolutely nothing. Well, whatever. Very quiet in the background. You can hear some notes. Like, really, really quiet. Slowly coming. What is we can? But, yeah, not entirely sure. If we don't have music up until the next checkpoint, I will throw in some. Because, yeah, well, with music, it is much more enjoyable. I absolutely know that. Die. Easy. First try. First try, me pro. Was it that guys? Are these guys even from the second movie? I don't remember them being from this movie. They more remind me of the fourth one actually. But well, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Boing, boing. All right, so let's kill those guys. Die. I'm a pro at this game. Also, combat didn't change at all. It is still as goofy as it was last time around. So we're just spinning around a bit, and that is pretty much it. That is okay. That is all right. Boing. So just like that. Boing. Wasn't there a There was a platform. All right. So let's see. I guess we're quickly gonna throw in some music. Just for the sake of it. See, one moment. Because the music is a bit funky to set up sometimes. So let's see. It's also funny. As soon as you tap out of Scrat's Nutty Adventure, it just stops playing music. Or sorry, not music, but sound in general. Quickly gonna have to log into my music program thingy, and then have to find the right playlist. Oh gosh, I don't remember which playlist it was. Was it the EDM? No, Tropical House. That is the playlist that we're usually listening to. Alright, so also quickly gotta make sure that it is good in terms of volume, of course. Okay, that seems to be working well. The YouTube music overlay, which is... Wait, is it? No, that is actually the wrong YouTube music overlay. What did I have? Wait, where did... Oh, that is Doro. Something is absolutely not working with today's overlay. I don't know what it is. But it is not working at all. Or at least not the way I'd like it to. Ah, damn it. I haven't changed anything ever since last time. Screw you. Screw you. Alright, so let's quickly see what the reason is for that one. Yeah, that one seems to be still going good. Did I change? Oh, that one seems to be correct one. No, that is absolutely not the right one. That is Discord. Chrome is not shown as a source for some reason in my... Okay, well... Oh, never mind. Now it is there. Alright. So, now we're good. And now I just gotta make sure that the YouTube music is running. Alright. So, yeah, well then we have some background music going on. I hope that everybody can hear it. So, alright. We can continue. So, awesome. Now on with some background music. I hope that or at least I think that the background music is not all too quiet. Should be around the same as as the game a bit quieter even. So that should be fine. That should be fine. Next time we're gonna be starting off with music directly. Gonna make things a lot easier. Yeah, the game is a bit louder. That is good. That is nice. And we have another thing to dig, so let's check that one out. What can we dig for? Also, I was considering actually going for some Lego Star Wars today in the stream. I know it is absolutely contradictory to what I said in the video, in yesterday's video, to a whole Yip session with the plans that I have for the upcoming streams. But we need a second nut. Where do we get a second nut from? Okay, never mind, found it. So basically, I started playing some Lego games again. Well, in fact, I do have, but I have the plan of completing every single Lego game to 100% in the in my, well, lifespan, right? And therefore, of course, you can tell I really love Lego games, like, genuinely do. Especially also from, like, a completionist POV. Because Lego games are just fun to complete. Like, well, most of them, okay? Most of them. Because, I've played several to 100%. Let me jump over here. We sure can. Alright. So I've played several of them to 100%. Alright, let's just get to it in a bit before, or well, after I answered your question thing. So yeah. Thing, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hopefully you're doing great, my friend. Lunio, how was your day? My day has actually been pretty decent. Of course, it's Friday, which means new semester, and I have home office. So instead of school now, I have home office. And now I could go live early. So yeah, it is a bit after 4 when I went live. But yeah, that is good. That is nice. And yeah, therefore I cannot complain. I mean, it is just after 4. I can be live streaming. What better thing could there be? Well, the only better thing would be me riding my motorcycle right now. Well, probably on the same level for me to enjoy riding my motorcycle and streaming. But it's also nice to just chill a bit after work, right? Anyways, to answer your question, had a decent day. Thanks a lot. And yeah, hopefully you, and also look at my rank. Hopefully both of you guys are in fact having had a fabulous Friday as well. I'm not sure. Look at my rank. I think you still have holidays, right? Probably. I don't think it's been 6 weeks or however long your holidays are, or your summer holidays. But yeah. To get back to the Lego talk where we've just been to. Yeah, especially Jurassic Park. Well, actually, Jurassic Park has only been half as bad as you might expect. Or, well, yeah. I'm thinking right now. I know that my save file was corrupted, but I'm not sure if I had to replay the whole thing or if it actually recovered magically when I re-downloaded the game. Because in fact, for the Lego games, Steam does make a backup of them, of your save files. And the Ice Mountain. All right, let's check out the Ice Mountain. And until your game file corrupted. Yeah, until the game file corrupted. But I'm not entirely sure if... Well, I remember that the game file did corrupt. And I couldn't... Oh, well, just to give you, like, the full story. Basically... Well, look at my rank knows the story, but for the other ones in the chat. And also, Master, welcome to the chat. Or to the stream. Welcome. Hopefully you're also having had an awesome... Or just a good Friday. Sup, people? Doing good. Thank you. Just playing some Scrat's Nutty Adventure and talking about Lego games at the same time. So yeah, basically for all of you guys to catch up with what happened to the experience of Lego Jurassic. Here? No. Lego Jurassic. Why is it giving me the movement now? Oh, whatever. What happened? Basically, I played Lego Jurassic Park, or could be Jurassic Park, right? Yeah, could be. Or Lego Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. I don't remember what the exact name of it was. The 2015 or 16 game. Anyways, I played it. Played through the whole story. Was free roaming. Was collecting some collectibles. Having fun with the game, right? Then all of a sudden, I did a collectible. So throughout the open world, so yeah, Lego Jurassic World or Jurassic Park does in fact have a open world. And throughout the entire world, there are some spots where you can go to take photos. So one quest was to roam around the world and take like 20 photos or something like this. And basically what I did, at one photo spot, I was there, was clicking the button for taking the photograph, and somehow it did the animation of taking a photograph, but it didn't give me the animation of like usually when you collect something it tells you you have like 12 out of 20 photographs, for instance, right? And this didn't show up, so I was like, alright, that is weird. It's kind of... That shouldn't be the case, right? And... Dump. You have to stop... Oh! You have to stomp through here. Woo! Yep, that is definitely a reference to the second Ice Age movie. And, basically, I did take the photograph, right? It didn't show up properly. Then I restarted the game. Or, I don't remember if I instantly restarted the game, but I did some progress. And restarted the game. And for some reason, the progress wasn't saved. So basically, I made progress, but the percentage and all the save file in general did not save the progress. So I was like done with around 70% of the game. And I couldn't proceed anymore because, well, whatever progress I did was in fact deleted. So that was a bit unfortunate. But I still ended up completing the game. I'm not sure if the save file somehow magically recovered after I reinstalled the game. Or if I had to replay the whole thing. Wait, I can actually... Wait, it's pretty simple. I can just check in Steam on how many hours I have. 27 hours. Yeah, no, I think it... Yeah, it definitely did recover. It definitely did recover. I should have a... Yeah, so, funny thing. So, yeah. Here, 27 hours playtime. Awesome. And, of course, all the achievements. And also, whilst we're here already, the Lego games. So, you can tell I have a lot of Lego games. And, yeah, some of them I did, in fact, complete. Others I haven't. But, most of them I haven't. But some of them I have. But, well, I made... Hey, respawn. I didn't know the piranhas respawn. But, yeah, all in all, Lego Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, didn't check out the name. Was in fact a good game and I can definitely recommend it. Also one of the more modern Lego games. What the hell is the camera doing? Thank you. But, yeah, was a good experience. Can recommend. I did have an okay Friday until an hour ago, Looney. Did you get your results an hour ago? Probably, right? And also congratulations again of being best of your school, right? I think you were the best of your school in the exam. Congratulations on that one again. Very well done thing. I might have a bad Friday too, waiting out to see what it will be. Wait, what? Also having to wait for exam results, or the thing also had or did get his exam results today. The weather is constantly alternating between scorching hot to freezing cold, Looney. What? what does freezing cold mean? Like cold? Like -5 degrees Celsius? Or just cold? Like 15 degrees Celsius? Some can't consider this cold already, okay? I know people, including myself. But, yeah, that is still unfortunate, because usually with alternating weather, you quickly catch a cold, which is not good. We don't like that. We don't like that. Yeah, let's say it will be really close if I'm going to make it or not. Well, well, fingers crossed that you can make it, okay? Fingers crossed that you will make it. But, something behind this little rock. No, no, there isn't. No, there isn't. But yeah, I believe in your skills. That you made it, okay? We don't want you to retake a semester or a year. Are you living in the Middle East? Probably asking thing, right? Because I'm in Switzerland. I'm in Switzerland. -degree is impossible here, but it's colder than I can handle. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I have no clue actually how cold it can get at your place. Still would love to hear some numbers. Still would love to hear some numbers, but well, if you don't know them, that's also fine. Let's just say it is cold. Let's just say it's cold. No, I'm living in Southeast Asia. Yeah. I love how the piranhas are one shot. And I'm still hoping for the piranha scene to be in the game here. Cause that would be so good. I would love seeing that. I would love seeing that. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, you can definitely tell that with this particular level design that we have here, they tried aiming for a second movie experience. Because in the second... No way! Wrong! That is first movie experience. That is first movie experience. When they walk through the ice cave. Okay, that is kind of weird. Because in the first movie they had to bring back the human, right, the baby, to their tribe, and then they walked through. Use this. Then they walked through the cave. Oh, we cannot. There's enough for throwing a. No, there's enough for throwing a net through there. So this is basically the second part that we are the first movie actually that we're playing in the second level. And we found the granny statue. Nice. Awesome. We took 5 2.5-hour exams, and the best 3 you did are chosen, and according to that, your class is assigned. For high school or what? Or for like, what kind of class? What kind of class, if I might ask? That would be interesting to know. But yeah, I'm really close between the best and second best class. Woo! Well, let's hope you're getting to the best then. I mean, obviously, if you get to the best class, you will have to study a bit more. That is not looking good. Those are the guys from. Those are the guys from the second movie, though. Those were the ones from the second movie. Okay, I'm getting more and more confused with how the levels are built up. But yeah, high school last year. High school last year. Damn, so, okay. Didn't know that you, after high school, still had to take a test. Well, you're from Germany, no? I think so, right? Yippee. Well, I'm confused. Anyways, it's 27. No way it's 27. It feels like 20. 27 is hot as hell. Well, not hot as hell, but, let's say it is rather warm. It is rather warm. At least here it would be. I mean, 27 is still manageable. I mean, it's manageable all the way up to like few weeks ago it was like 33 degrees Celsius in the hot sun, and I could still manage to live with that. But I shouldn't be taken for reference because I can handle hot environments pretty well for some reason. I don't know. Like, I don't really mind when it is hot. Because all my friends complain usually on how hot it is and everything, and I'm just like there. Ah, it is nice and warm. Kind of like this. And not even in an ironical way, but like in the literally I like it. But yeah. Up. Nice. Yep, it's usually above 20 here. Well, it's colder in the north, but I'm in the south. Ah, okay, see. Interesting. So we are not used to cold weather. Yeah, I can imagine that. If it is 20 degree plus all the time, then most certainly you're not. I mean, right now here in Switzerland, it's the Bleak Canyon. It is probably like 20 degrees or something. I mean, I can sit here with my t-shirt without any issues, so that is good. But yeah, it is still like no sunshine, cloudy, not raining, but let's say it's not cold and not hot. This, well, a bit cold, but not all too cold. Kind of weird to explain. I wish it was 20 degrees Celsius here. It's constant 30 like them. I would wish for it to be 30 degrees Celsius right now. Well, partially. Like, if it were 30 degrees Celsius right now, I would be out riding my motorcycle. That would be awesome. At the same time... Wait, what? What? Wait, I have to do this again. Wait. Please tell me it works again. That would be hilarious. Wait. Wait, which one was it? That one. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. Guess we just found a glitch. Well, that is let's say it is interesting. Let's say it is interesting. But yeah, at the same time, if it were like very hot here and I would be out riding my motorcycle, I would not be able to go live right now. So it is is this sun? This is a yellow dot in there, probably a resembling a nut. I don't know. But yeah, therefore it's also not too bad if it's a bit colder today and not all the brightest weather. So we can be live. It was constant 30 a week ago. Yeah, here in Switzerland, temperatures are usually also higher, like especially like last and second to last week. It was in fact really hot as well, like 30 plus degrees Celsius during the day. In the night, luckily it usually was a bit colder, so it cooled down a bit. But yeah, during the day, it definitely was hot as well. Especially in the sun. Well, he lives in constant coldness naturally once it hot. No. I wouldn't put it that way. Like, in summer times, Switzerland also heats up really high. Like, speaking of like 30 plus degrees Celsius. I think like the hottest we had was like 34, 35 this summer, I think. Well, probably you guys in Germany were like close to 40. Probably, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, in the sun, my motorcycle the sensor once went over 50 degrees Celsius because I left it standing in the sun when I started. Well, it was funny because it showed 50 degrees Celsius and then it was just a dash. And then when it was back on like 49 degrees Celsius, it again displayed a number. So I learned on that day, my motorcycle heat sensor cannot go higher than 50 degrees Celsius. Wait, what? Are we a Beyblade or what exactly is happening? Wait. Uh-huh. Okay, that is interesting. Very functional game, yep. Well, whatever. We still love the game, don't we? Oh my days, it is. Those are like the moments where I'm asking myself how much budget was put into testing this game, because those are things. I mean, okay, the glitch back there where we glitched or clipped through the map. Fair enough that the testers will not find out something like that, but something like this where Scrat just becomes a literal Beyblade. Well, I think they can figure things out like that. Or also craps glitching through boxes. To be fair, actually, the first let's just call it the first path or the first level we played, didn't have this many bugs, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. But now we're quite on a bug spree, so let's see if we can find some more. Not like they will fix it, but well, I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see on if we can find any more bugs. I would definitely like it. Really, I like neither too hot nor too cold. I don't know why I'm so bad with temperature. I mean, usually if it's to one extreme or the other, you just simply don't like it because, well, you just feel uncomfortable. For me, it is just, I for some reason don't mind when it's very hot, but on the other hand, I hate it when it's cold. So yeah. That's just different from human to human. That's just human nature, I think. Or well, yeah, no, not human nature. It's just different from human to human. Global warming. Yeah, well, we see the I didn't know that thing could fall down. You can see what happens with global warming, right? All gets flooded. Just look at this. All water. The North Pole is melting. Most functional game from the 2000s. I mean, to be fair, looking at the Cyberpunk 2077 release, this thing is definitely more functional. Looking at Skyrim, that thing is more functional. Well, Scrat's not the adventure. More functional. Now I'm confused. There be a second tower that we have to activate? Wait, there's a... No, there's only another one. Where is it? Wait. Cannot just throw it on there, can we? Nope. Absolutely not. There's also nothing. I have no clue where the second one is. Oh! Found it! Found it! Nice. Okay. Door open. Let's check it out. Boing. Oh, puzzle piece. Nice. Water shortages are more dangerous than ever now. Yep. That's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, to be fair, it's rained quite a lot the past few days here in Switzerland, so that is good. But if it's that hot for an extended period of time, it for sure is a dangerous thing, and will probably become more and more dangerous in the future. I mean, there's like two things. For one, there's like the like kind of what can we, how can we put it? There's like the passive global warming, whereas there's not the humans causing it, but also looks weird. There's just like in general, while sun is shining onto Earth, and therefore it just warms up, right? That is just normal. I mean, we had glaciers all over the planet. Oh, probably all over the planet. Just ice ages, right? I mean, look at the game we're playing. Of course, that's a real representation of what Earth looked like a few million years back. No, just kidding. But, I mean, yeah, well, maybe it looks something similar. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, Earth, also without humans, would constantly be getting warmer and warmer and warmer. Then there would be an ice age, and it's getting colder and colder and colder. And you just have this constant, it's getting warmer and colder and warmer and colder. And what we are just doing now is that we just have humans. Where are we in the boss fight? I think we are in a boss fight. Yeah, let me finish my sentence real quick. Basically, what we now have is that humans have found out that you have things that make your life easier, but in return, you need some kind of power. And power, or energy, is usually related to also creating heat at the same time. Well, not only heat, but also, for instance, if you burn fossil fuels, which you do to create energy, you produce gases. And for one, you have the heat, which is, of course, thrown out. Also, I mean, well, this also happened millions of years ago when the first human realized that you could make fires, right? I mean, if you make a fire, you also have, gases which are produced. So, what's it called? CO2, right? But back then, there were enough trees to like take the CO2 and convert it back into breathable air. What we have right now is we just have the energy that we have, and there's just too much CO2 produced, and therefore trees and the nature is not able to convert it fast enough. Therefore, we have the problem with the greenhouse effect occurring on Earth, which only, well, there in general has already been a treehouse effect in Earth. So it is not an entirely new thing that the sun, when it shines down, that not all heat rays are able to leave the Earth's atmosphere again. But we are just increasing the amount of greenhouse effect by, of course, well, outputting CO2. I'm not entirely sure on the chemical process, of course, but basically, that is what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get to, is not on like the exact way how it works, but basically, we have just the natural heating of Earth, or, well, global warming, sorry. We have just a natural process of global warming, and then we just have humans which also increase it a bit more. But yeah, I'm not sure on how much in reality humans are causing, so I don't know. I'm not enough or deep enough into the topic. So yeah. But yeah, that sounds like the opening of a presentation about climate change. I mean, we've looked plenty of it in school, but I must admit I was never really interested in it. Not gonna lie. Nerd alert, heat produced by electronics is the loss of power. So in that sense, it's not intended. It doesn't lose power. Power is always converted 100% from one type of power into another type of power. But if you convert it into electrical power, there's always some heat which is also produced. The loss of power. So yeah, that exactly that what you meant. Sorry, I just just wrongly interpreted your message. Sorry, we were on the same one. we're on the same stuff and the same topic that school educated us on, right? Great presentation, Lunio. It is really overrated. Well, I'm not sure. Also, let's finally get to the boss fight. I'm not sure like how overrated this is. I mean, it is of course something important. Fish. Second fish. Ah! I thought we were still in the cutscene. Go away. Catch! Woo! Wait, can I? Oh yeah, I can dodge roll. Okay, good. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Catch! But yeah, I wouldn't say it's an overrated topic. It is definitely something important, I guess. Most likely? Probably. Something you should take into consideration. X? I'm pressing X. Hey! What goofy boss fight is this? Oh, I love it. It is awesome. No, but I think it is definitely something important. Also something which, if it would have never been addressed, humanity would drive it to like an even more extreme. With like, I don't know, for instance, all of the electric car topics and stuff would have probably never been addressed if it wasn't for, all the climate change stuff. I mean, well, mostly also for capitalism because people are just abusing it. But I still think it's good that it is properly addressed. And I mean, let's be honest, a lot of people, or well, all of us have heard about it. All of us have seen it. Well, not seen it, but well, seen it in the sense of heard of it in the news, right, in the media. If we're all being like completely honest, there is only like so little amount of humanity which actively thinks about it on a daily basis and also tries on changing something. The others are just like, yeah, well, the other 99.5%, well, probably like 90%, I don't know how much, but yeah, the majority of humanity is probably not really caring actively about it. So that's just what I think. I have no statistics to base this information on, but that's just my feeling about it. But yeah, I don't know just the specific things. Yeah, we just beat the boss. Nice. Great presentation, Lunio. Thank you. What we need to do is act and not yap about it all year long, Looney. Yeah, I guess, but I wouldn't know what I could actively do to do anything about it. Like, I don't know. There's nothing I could think of which would help the climate change. Like, I'm not gonna buy an electric car which uses power from a coal plant to ride, right? No, just kidding. I mean, no, it is actually a fact that there's also a lot of great. Can we glitch ourselves through here? No, we can't. Okay, that would have been funny. No, okay. There's also a big thing, like, just because you have an electric car doesn't mean you're 100% running on green energy, right? You also have to consider on where the energy is coming from. But yeah, that's just a minor detail. Okay, we shouldn't be going back there apparently. The little detail which many people forget. They think that that's just because they ride a electric car that it is green, right? What they're doing, but no, it's not. Doesn't have to be. Pours water on your son, like you guys said earlier in the server. Well, we have to put it out somehow, okay? I love Scrat. He is adorable when he sniffs. Scrat sure is adorable. I like him. He definitely is one of my favorite Ice Age characters. Lunio, you got to stop breaking the game. No, I'm not. I am a IT guy myself. I know, and also, well, not only an IT guy, but I am a gamer. Like, I have to test the boundaries of the game. It is important to me. Like, if I see something like that, I'm like, okay, let's jump in and let's Let's see on what will happen, right? Can I somehow glitch through it or not? Looks like I can't. Alright. I mean, especially when I know that the game is in fact not properly tested or thoroughly tested, it is even more exciting for me to find out things like this. Because, well, just look at that. It is such an obvious thing, but nobody has considered it. Here they did in fact not do it. But, yeah. It is just like so silly. I mean, yeah, I guess the budget for the game wasn't high enough to like do full-on testing with the game, but there are just some things where I'm like, come on, they could have at least done something about it. Potential for speedrun. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna speedrun the game. I'm not going to speedrun the game. Awesome. This game is made for toddlers and not for grown men. Yeah, well, I don't care. If I be buying a game for my child, I would want it to be polished as well. At least, well, to a certain degree. I mean, a game like this is definitely good for like a little child, because I mean, like, look at the games that we did play when we were young, right? I mean, I was a Wii child, like, used to play on the Wii, and the games there, they weren't like really buggy, I guess, but you have to think, like the Wii Sports games, they didn't, at least extent that I remember, didn't have a lot of bugs, and also the other Wii games were usually actually polished games that worked. They didn't have a lot of bugs. Also, all the Lego games that I played, like, I used to play Lego games already on the Wii. Complete Saga, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. All those Lego games, and also Batman 2. All those Lego games did not have, at least I wouldn't remember of them having a lot of bugs. So, I guess I got over here. Yeah, I would not think it is a bad thing if like, or the message I'm trying to get to is, and I don't think it is a bad thing if a game you give your child has bugs in it, or is not like the perfect game that is absolutely running stable and never have problems. Oh, the other one first, because like, we all used to probably all used to start off or start playing on a not so good oh, come on, still can move this one. I used to play on not so good equipment, right? I mean, I used to play the Wii on a, it's called in English, like the big screens where you, not like the flat screens, but the old big screens, ones which had like a huge thing behind the screen itself. What are things called in English? I don't know what the name for it is, but like the big screens, right? Basically, I just knew that, and I just was happy with it, and therefore, whenever I got myself my first PC, well, first PC was even a bit later, but when I got my first, or when I got to play on like it used to be like the PC from my parents. They had like was a flat screen, still was like a bit of a bigger screen, right? But it was not like the old junky ones, but like an actual monitor. I was really happy about it and thought like, woo, new tech, this is so modern and stuff. And like, whenever I can now play even on a 4K 60, well, 120 hertz screen, and even like have a second monitor, like I have two monitors here. That is something I could have never imagined back in the days. And that is the reason why even now I have a second monitor, like a huge monitor, and also like my old monitor, two monitors. I have this for like 2 years or something like this now, and I'm still admiring it, and well, not admiring, but valuing it, right? Really valuing it up until this day, because I just didn't have it back in the days, and therefore I'm just really grateful that I have this. And also, of course, my PC. Like my very first gaming PC had a, oh, what was it? I think it was a GTX 650. I think it was a 650. So a pretty old thing, a pretty old graphics card, which I could run Minecraft on 60 FPS on. So not, what the hell? Not much more than I needed, right? It was pretty sufficient. But I couldn't play like any crazy AAA games on it, of course. Well, that wouldn't have worked. I didn't want to play like crazy AAA games anyway, so it didn't really matter. But I remember back when I know it might sound silly to some of you, but back when Fortnite was released, end of 2017, I couldn't play it properly with my PC. I had to put it all the way on like the lowest graphics, and even then, I only could play with like 20 or 30 FPS at max. Well, compared to my friend, I at least could load into the game. He, for him, the game didn't even load, so that was funny. Well, for me at least, for him, that's not so much. But I just remember then when after that, I pretty quickly got a PlayStation 4 from a friend of my dad. And also, funny story, the PlayStation, it was like, yeah, you can have it. And I was like, yeah, well, how much you want for it? And he was like, yeah, well, just you can just have it. I don't know, just give it back to me someday, or I don't know, we'll just see, right? Then I just took it home and I don't know, never returned it. It still is here, like right next to me in like a desk, not in the desk, but in a drawer. So funny story about my PlayStation. But I was so happy that and also valued it that I got the PlayStation 4 and I could play Fortnite in like proper resolution and everything, because I just at first couldn't do it, and then all of a sudden I could, and then I valued it more than just from the start having the best equipment and everything, and being able to play everything at max graphics and having an 8K screen with 400 hertz and whatnot. Like, I think you kind of get the idea. Like, just basically, you value it more if you didn't have it before, right? If you're just not used to something in lower quality, right? That is something that kids nowadays, the new generation is ruined with their early electronics, exactly. Kids nowadays, they just don't value it as much because they just get very good stuff and everything, and they didn't have to play with the, say, not so good equipment. I don't say this bad, even if you have to start off with bad equipment. Like, the experience you have there, those are memories that will stay forever with us, right? I mean, I still remember having, playing on the Wii with, like, at this time, I didn't think of it as bad resolution and bad quality of the Wii. Like, the Wii, for me, even though it was only 480p, I think, right, it could output. To me, it looked good, it looked awesome. Even the Nintendo DS, oh my days, like, the games there, if you would play them nowadays, oh, quality of that thing is... We don't talk about it, but still, those are like memories that you made back in your childhood, and those will stay forever with you. Now, if you have your first PC and you play most people still play Fortnite, I think, when they turn like 10 years old and get their first PC, which is crazy, but whatever. They probably won't have like the same childhood as us. I mean, for us, it was already a bit different as to with our parents, which grew up with like, I don't know, like the Game Boy Advance or Super Nintendo or stuff like this. This probably was an even more magical era. And you had to go to a store to like lend, or not lend, but rent games and movies and stuff like this. This is something I could never experience myself, but this was probably even more memorable because you didn't just could do anything from home, but you had to do something to get it right. But yeah, I love speed paint videos back then. I always wondered why I couldn't draw like those speed paints. Well, I mean, speed paints are even today like interesting to look at, I think. I've never really watched speed paint videos, to be honest. I mean, I've seen some, but wouldn't remember when it was the last time that I watched one. Hello, game. Thank you. would like to leave that area. But yeah, also like the videos that you watched back in the days, like I just remember that one guy that drew like those stickman animations, with like the stickman being on like windows and goofing around and fighting with each other and stuff. Like, I'm not sure if he still does videos, but like things like this, they just stick with you. You just remember those things. We had an Xbox and my dad bought a massive stack of discs and pirated them, such a chat. Actually, it was something similar for me. It was like with movies. Like he went onto some websites and just pirated some movies, and then we just had a hard disk that we could via USB, I think it was, plug into the TV, and then just from there select movies. And I just remember like a lot of cartoon movies, of course, like also Ice Age, for instance. And he also pirated Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Like, I used to watch this. Probably, it is always like this. You think you watched or played a game so much when you were little, and then you actually check, and then you actually check the numbers and you realize, oh, it was actually not as much as I remember. But I used to watch it a lot, actually, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Like, I loved it. And it also was funny because, like, Star Wars: The Clone Wars used to have, usually when a Star Wars Clone Wars episode started, it had the same intro screen as, like, the movies, right? Where you have the just, like, credit roll. And the credit roll usually was with a yellow font color, or text color. And at a certain point of the Clone Wars, with like a certain arc with like Darth Maul, they swapped over to a red one. They swapped over to a red font color, and I used to always skip forward to those because I thought like, yeah, those episodes, they have a red color, they are cooler. that was awesome. I think his channel's still active now. Ooh, Alan something. Yeah, Alan something. I don't remember the full name, but yeah, it was something with Alan. Yes. Still going with those MC stories. MC stories? I just remember the stickman thing. Alan Beck. Wasn't it called Alan Becker? I think that was his name, right? I think so. But yeah, that was cool. Had to play pirate in Minecraft. There was a website that gave you an active account for a little amount of time and had to change every few weeks. Yeah, I also used to play with like a pirated account at first until it got hacked, and I had a let's say Second World War leadership, German leadership skin. Let's put it that way. And little me, unknowingly, as I was, didn't know what that skin stands for, right? And was asking my mom. I was like, I got banned on the Minecraft server, on the cracked Minecraft server, and for the ban reason they said I had this skin, right? And then my mother was like, well, do you have that skin? And I was like, no, I don't think so, because I saw my skin, but we found the second nut! I think. Did we? Probably. Flying away. The Raging Rapids. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! What is happening now? We have to You have to catch the nut. You have to catch the nut. The Austrian painter. Yes, exactly. The Austrian painter. And like I was doing like I was like, how was I? Probably like 9 or 10 or something like this. And I just simply told my mom like, no, I don't think so. And then she had a look at it, and I remember like looking back, yeah, it was in fact the Austrian painter skin. He's Austrian? Yes, he is in fact an Austrian guy. And yeah, well, then she was like, yeah, well, you have that skin. And I was like, yeah, how can I change it? And she was like, yeah, I don't know. And then I looked around, and the problem was I had to log in, but my Minecraft account get hacked, so the password didn't work anymore. And well, I then finally had to get myself an actual Minecraft, a paid Minecraft account. So yeah, that was actually the story how I ended up with a proper Minecraft account, all because of the Austrian painter and the one Minecraft server. Well, I'm not even sure if it was a guy from the Minecraft server that hacked me, but yeah, it just got hacked. How can the nut surf? I don't know. The nut is just, it's just crazy. It's just a oh, big waterfall. Uh-oh. Quickly, Scrat. Grab the nut. Woo! Got it. Forgotten temple. We're back at it, apparently. Ouch. Alright, let's see. Apparently we should get a new... Or at least I think we should get a new ability. Probably. Jump through rings? Or through hoops? What is it? Boing, boing, boing. Like something with hoops. If. Alright, there we go. The second crystal nut. Perhaps you are the champion of the legend. You have been awarded the Scratapult ability. What is the Scratapult ability? Use this new power to fly across wide spaces. Okay. Can I Scratapult? Scratapult! Whee! Alright, that is funny. It is. Whee! Oh, and we can actually execute a double jump afterwards. Can we also do a mid jump? Up. Oh my days, this has... I can't imagine that we can glitch out of the map with that thing, but let's see. He is Austrian and was a painter. Let's see. Let's say he didn't like it when he was bad-mouthed. Yeah, he didn't. He absolutely did not. Whee! Nice. Alright. This gameplay reminds me of Dark Deception somehow. I have no clue what Dark Deception is, but alright. Alright. So okay, we have 2 out of 3 nuts. Okay, let's see. Probably the next one will be about dinosaurs. What? Oh. Are we getting launched again? No, this time we're going up slowly. Oh, I think I know where we... The next crystal nut is buried deep underground. Your new power will help you cross the dark caverns. I want to go into the... Why's my game lagging? I don't like the fact that my game is lagging. Please stop. It is Pac-Man, but instead of the circle, Thingy, you have monsters chasing you around mazes. You should try it sometime soon. Oh, I see. That is interesting. Also like 2D or is it 3D? Well, I'm not sure if we're going to try it, but we'll see. Do we go left or right part? Go left. Let's go left. And also I might actually have to restart the game if I'm lagging like this. Or maybe it will also work if I just quickly quit. Does it quit the whole game? Probably not. Okay. Let's see if it will not lag like this. Still a bit laggy, isn't it? Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. It is indeed lagging. Let's see, maybe on the next area it will be better. Oh, we can chain them. Alright. Also, if the stream is lagging for you guys, please let me know. Please let me know. Okay, now it's better. Okay. Very good. Very good. It has 3D Looney. The quality is quite good since it. Alright. It was a bit loony. Okay, let's just hope. Oh, reference to the third movie. Knew it. The dinosaur passage where they were breathing in the funny air. All games have limited of RAM they can use, maybe because of that. Oh, that could be. That could be. Alright, let's see. The gem tunnels. Alright. Let's check out the gem tunnels. Blue stuff. It's funny how I can. No! Okay, well. Turns out you can also go onto those things without actually being on the platform. Alright. Also, who remembers this one from the movie? Like, they went down here with Buck via the cable car thingy. That was funny. Funny scene. Then they had like the green gas they inhaled, which made them laugh about everything. The laugh flash scene, exactly. They even have like the green stuff here. That was awesome. That was a good scene. It was actually funny, yes. I liked it. I liked it. And another digging thingy. Ba, 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 ba. Nice. So, in you go. I've received a WhatsApp message. Quickly have to check that one out. Not that it is anything important. Nope. Do be looking good. Do be looking good. Alright. So. What is that? Oh, it's a Scrat soldier statue, which apparently fell down. Is this a sliding passage? Nope. Just walking. Oh no, bats. Die. Also, I think with the third movie of, can I really not hit those things? Oh, come on. But like the third movie with like the dinosaur stuff. So obviously speaking of Ice Age, I feel like they could make a proper open world game about that. Like, imagine something like an open world game where maybe you don't have to rescue Sid, but where you just, well, maybe it doesn't have to be survival game, but just like an open world platform game and like the dinosaur open world. I don't know, with maybe like some proper combat and everything. I think that could work out. Like that could work out, but I don't know. Maybe it's just better in my thoughts than it would be in reality. But I mean, it is basically just, oh, nice, a lot of nuts. Would basically be Ark Survival Evolved at this part, but only for put it inside of like an Ice Age environment. I don't think there's that much audience since the generation has changed. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think like the newer generation is that interested into Ice Age anymore. Especially because they didn't grow up with it. It's better to let sleeping wolves lie. Sneak past them and don't wake them up. He's really sturdy, isn't he? Sneaking. Hold on, Ooh. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. Oh, come on. I thought there was a collectible back here. Don't you dare chasing. Okay, went back to sleep. Like wouldn't be profitable. Yeah. Probably wouldn't. Probably wouldn't. Therefore it makes sense that they don't do it. But still, would be cool, I think. But capitalism. Capitalism. That is a bit of an unfortunate thing in today's society, right? Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. We're not making the rules. Was that a wolf? That in fact, or indeed was a wolf, yes. Stomp? Stomp! Into the pit. Also, I'm curious to see if they did some reference to the plant where Manny and Diego were trapped in. I see a secret passage. I know a secret passage when I see one. Yahoo! Wolf is not coming all the way here, is he? No, he's not. Good boy. Wrong one. Wrong one. That's the right one. That's the right one. That's probably the right one. Nice. Have it in peace. Bum 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 bum. By the way, what do you do in IT, if I might ask? I am actually doing developing software for medical devices. This is what I am doing. It is. I don't want to give like too much information, but I'm working on medical devices or medical device software. That is what I am doing. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff actually. Pretty interesting stuff actually. I didn't know you were featured in this game, Looney. Well, I didn't know it either. Do I sue them now? Like, say, Nintendo, like, it is not okay for you to put in a wolf. Just kidding. The meteor with the splitting scene would be cherry on top. The meteor with the splitting scene. Was it also the third movie? I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. Nope, I don't. I don't. Okay, we have nut. Oh, we actually had to collect the nut, put it in here, to enable the elevator. I see. Wait, isn't? Oh no, we were from back then. Boop. When my brother started, he had the same thing to finish his bachelor's. Wait, what? What do you mean if he had the same thing to finish his bachelor's? Like, did he also have to... medical stuff? Like, I'm not doing a bachelor's actually, I'm only doing a, an apprenticeship. Only making it or doing an apprenticeship. No bachelor or master or anything I'm doing right now. But probably planned in a few. Okay, what just happened? I genuinely have not paid attention for a brief amount of time, and I somehow ended up in this situation. Am I trapped here now? I didn't even try breaking the game. Oh, no, we're back in. We are back in. Okay. That is something. Let's see if it works this time around. Wait, so if I jump here or what? No. Huh? Okay, I have no clue how I went in there, but... Alright. Alright, the game broke for real this time. I mean, it did recover. it did recover. For his thesis, he had like a software which was intended for medical use. Ah, okay, see, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, well, no, it is just my daily business to work on it, actually. Just my daily business working on it. The game broke for real this time. Partially. The wolf was chasing you the whole time. Yeah, I know, but he couldn't pass the boundaries of the map. I could, he couldn't. That absolutely shows on how superior Scrat is over the wolves. 100%. How fast was I just... Wait. Out of curiosity. Okay, no. I thought there would be like some weird speed glitch. But luckily not. Well, luckily, unfortunately. Would have been funny. You'll be loving the speed glitches. Alright, let's throw the nut in there. Up. I'm also not out as much for completion anymore. Of like, well, 100% completion, but more for like, getting through the game. Big room. Oh my days, big room. Okay. Let's see. Also, what I'm missing more and more about this game is kind of like its identity. Like, I think I already said in the last stream, but I'm kind of missing the references to the movies. I mean, yeah, it is Scrat's adventure and obviously not the adventure of the Ice Age movies, or like of the characters from the movies. But I still would have loved like some interaction at least, or some kind of references and stuff. At least the environment being more tailored towards the movie, from like just perspective on like how you know the game, or how you know from the movies. I think that would add like a great touch to it. What did we just do? Oh, lower these platforms. Oh my days, do a lot. Okay. Out for searching the next nut, I guess. Another nut. Wait, which one just got lowered? Oh, that one. Alright. But, yeah, I guess for the budget that the game was created with, there is not a lot you can ask for anyways. It would be interesting to know, like, what the budget for this game was. Probably, like... No clue how expensive those games are. Probably, like, 4 to 5 million? Are those games that expensive? I cannot tell you. I have no clue how expensive those games are. But let's see, maybe there are actual numbers out in the internet. And also the music just stopped. Oopsie. There we go. Scrat Nutty Adventure budget. I don't think it says it anywhere. Development budget. I don't think they were. Not publicly available, okay. Not publicly available. Would have been interesting still. But yeah, unfortunately we will never find it out. There are like If I were to guess, 5 to 10 millions around that. But they definitely did not get that much money out of the game. Definitely not. I'm like curious in general on how many like games they made, on how much they lost with them. Because there are a lot of IP games, I think, where they can never get the return of investment. Like, they can never. I would love to get onto those things. Okay, we're just sliding down, whatever. I think most of those games will never get like positive numbers, which makes me question even more on why they even make them. Or they actually do secretly and we just don't know. I don't know. My eyes are droopy again. I want to stay with you longer, Lunio. Well, if you're EP, then sleep. Sleep important. You know it. You know it. I don't have to remind you of it, do I? Sleep is important. How can you dodge that? Well, I'm just a pro. I'm just a Scrat's Nutty Adventure professional. Call me the world champion. Scrat's Nutty Adventure. I would actually be curious on the speedruns of the game. Probably like full of glitches, like the 90% speedruns. But oh, what is back here? Nuts! Or crystals! Alright. Can we? Thank you. Also funny how it goes into slow-mo each and every time you like the pull. Alright. So let's throw this nut in here. Bonk. And then we have the green one. Alright. So let's see. Actually, I'm kind of curious on how, to like what extent you can speed up the gameplay. Like, let's see. Wait, there's. We have to collect that one, okay? We have to collect it. That makes me question though, is it possible to no-hit run the game? Or are you intended to get at least some damage? Probably you are. If you want to like 100% it, of course. Without 100% completion, I'm pretty sure you can make it without getting damaged. Everything else would be a bit, I would question it if it wasn't. Alright, let's see. Let's get up here. And probably get to the next area. Yeah, yes. Most likely. Let's see. Nope, not the next area just yet. Alright. Okay, my beloved background noise. I will leave you on if you don't mind, Looney. You'll leave me on as background noise? That is okay. That is alright. That is okay. That is alright. Feel free to do that. And also, Yeet, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Someone definitely has done it. I feel it. Can't go wrong with a title like that. We're speedrunning it? Yeah, well, I mean, I would just have to I just have to upload my 2 streams, just combined length, and say, yeah, well, that was my speedrun. Not the correct time, but I don't care. Just take it. There probably are not this many runs on speedrun.com. Actually, let's quickly find that out. Let's see. One. Let me give some music. Let's see. Speedrun. Scrat's Nutty Adventure. 17 minutes? Okay, so we have a grand total of 7 plays. Wait, 100%. No alleviation. Oh wait, what? Can I see this run? Wait, how can you watch those runs? They have to upload them, right? Oh, there we go. Shall we have a quick look at it? Let's quickly see on what it looks like.
Well, I mean, the record's not good, HJ.
How did they?
Bro, you said I was like half a minute ahead of you. 5 minutes into the run. I didn't realize my name was
Wait, so
that
they are
bad.
just...
What the fuck?
Actually, we're not gonna be watching the full thing, but
The Dark Knight and...
Wait, what?
F3, The Dark Knight and Knuckles. Yo, Yoshi Gamer. That's what I'm saying.
He's flying? The heck is he flying to?
That's a really bad
How? And we thought we broke the game.
Kino. I think I'm losing a lot of time here.
Well, I don't think we did.
Wait.
Point.
What? Huh?
Stop.
It might be 103. Like a 102.
Okay, so they just simply fly through the game. All right, that is interesting. That also makes sense now with the no alleviation. Right, how do they just run through the game without alleviation, or probably? Also, did you actually clear to 07 this time? Yes, I did clear the full game. I did clear the full game. I have the full recording actually. But yeah, I'm not gonna upload it if nobody wants to see it, of course. But I can technically upload the raw material. Can technically upload the raw material. Casually glitching through the map. That is exactly what I was speaking of when we glitched through the map as well back there. Okay, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay, but with a few hours actually, we are absolutely nowhere when it comes down to speedrunning the game, right? So where's the game scene? There we go. So, all right. We have to turn on the music again. Go. That. And then we can get back to gamering. Oh, we're of course not gonna be fully speedrunning through the game. I mean, I've been thinking of finishing the game today. That would probably require us to do quite some speeding up, right? Not fighting a lot of monsters and not caring about a lot of collectibles, which we could do. But has to be like a mixture of getting good through the game fast and still having fun with it. Alright, so we have a nut. Okay, we actually need the nut to open up this door. Those are like, when I see stones like this, I'm always like, yeah, you can glitch through them. Or something like this here. Like, it just looks like something you can glitch through. Not like I'm actively wanting to glitch through it, but well, I do want to, but you know, we're not here for finding or figuring out bugs, right? We're not play testers. And I really went all out with collecting those nuts in this this level. That looks cool. Is this the actual T-Rex mommy from mama from the movie? Not sure. Or is it the Patchies? I think those are called Patchies, right? In Ark, at least, they're called Patchies. They're smaller there. Alright, anyways, we need to collect nut. Alright, there we will not get nut. Where do we get nut? get nut here. Yeah, well, and now? Now what? That's not the way either. Wait, where are we to go? I'll probably first of all get rid of those enemies. Probably first of all get rid of the enemies so we can focus on actually proceeding somewhere. Up and down there. Can I jump over there? Can we? Nah, never. Yeah, well, it doesn't work. That path we cannot take, right? Nope. Oh wait, do we have to use this nut? Probably. Nut! Yes, this looks more promising. This looks absolutely more promising. Right? Oh my days, that thing was fast. That thing was really fast. Alright, let's try this again. Boing, boing, boing. Is there's a slow one, there's a fast one. Alright. Made it all the way up here. Probably have to place this one down here. If I were to guess. Nut. I nutted into it. No, wait, that is, wait, no, never mind. Do not, no. Don't you dare clipping that one. I put the nut into the nut placeholder. Okay, I think we just simply take a ride on that one once around, and then once we're around, how can that thing glitch that much? It is not a new mechanic of having moving objects in a video game. Well, whatever. Well, whatever. It's still Scrat's Nutty Adventure we're speaking of here. Alright. Let's get that thing. And then let's proceed to the next area. So. And yes, we're also going to collect those ones. I want him. Careful with the nuts. Bonk. I'm always careful with the nuts, okay? Good night, Looney. Thank you very much for being in today's stream, and sleep well. Good night. Good night. So, let's see what we have behind this door. More ice. Guys, my phone is on 4%, and in 2 minutes it's at 25. You're telling me that your phone is charging 21% within 2 minutes. That is insane. That doesn't sound healthy to the battery at all, but fast charging, I guess. Fast charging, I guess. Will it explode? Nah, you'll be fine, don't worry. Can't be that bad. Right? Right? Well, I'm no technical expert when it comes down to things like this, so don't ask me. Oh, it shows 6 now. It's an iPhone. Is it an old one? Wait, so it basically jumps from 4 to 25 to 6 or what? Or did it drop from 25 to 4% in 2 minutes? Don't get how either of this should work, but yeah. It's also funny for my phone, an iPhone, but for my phone, I have a Google Pixel 7a, and it was funny because I was one day just scrolling through the Google News and just saw something like, yeah, something with like Pixel 7 or Google Pixel phone's battery issue or something like this. And then I clicked onto it, read through the article. And they said something along the lines of Google gives a refund to all the Pixel 7a users as Google has identified a problem with the phone's battery or something like this. So basically, bad phone battery, Google identified it, they give a refund or a partial refund to the customer. Alright. I then clicked a link on there, on like the website, which redirected me to the official Google form that you had to, it was like a Google support page, where you had to fill out some things, say which phone you have, blah blah blah, some numbers you had to know. And I filled all that stuff out, then got an email from Google telling me I have to make an account at a platform, leave my my bank account reference number there and everything. So not the funny numbers at the back of my card, of course, but just the, what's it called? The account reference number. I don't remember what it was called. Anyways, just that one, and just did all of that. And at the end of the day, they actually refunded me. Oh, sliding part, nice. They refunded me 300 francs. So, that is rather good considering that the phone itself cost 469. Yeah, it actually cost 469 for the numbers. So, yeah, cannot complain on that one. And I'll complain on that one. And also, I just realized that the music thing isn't showing properly. So there we go. Now it should be there. Yes. All right. So yeah, I got a refund of 300 Swiss francs. So I paid a grand total of 170 francs for my phone, or the Pixel 7a. So that is that was quite decent, especially considering that I cannot tell any issues with the battery at all. So maybe it will explode one day. I don't know, but I could not tell any battery lifespan issues, like, or any battery shortages. So yeah, I'll gladly take the money. Yeah, I'll gladly take the money. It's back at 25. Bro. Okay, your phone is doing weird stuff. It's an 11. I mean, how old is the iPhone 11? Like, I'm not up to date on, like, how frequently. I think they release a phone every year. They're like the iPhone 16 or 17, so it's like 6 or 7 years old. That's quite old for a phone. That's quite old for a phone. Considering, like, that phones usually last... My old phones usually last like 3 to 4 years. I mean, to be fair, also, well, I quickly have to take a sip of water. I'm yapping too much and drinking too little. Alright, so just took a sip of water. Also, of course, you guys, hydration reminder. If you haven't drank any water in, or well, during the stream, make sure get yourself some water and to stay hydrated, right? Not bad for its performance. Like, it does everything I want to. All right, that is good then. Because I remember. Well, actually, we can extend the whole topic to like my full phone lifespan, lifetime, right? I had a grand total of... Cutscene? Wait real quick. Scrat, what are you doing? Oh. No! Wait, we're not at the end of the chapter already, are we? We are at the end of the chapter already. That was a really quick one. Interesting. We're surfing on the nut. Okay, at least that is something they always improve on. That is funny. Or not improve, but something they always change the end of the chapter. Anyways. I had a grand total of 4 phones, including the one I have right now, if I remember correctly. So, well, that was by far the fastest. Yep, definitely. Definitely. What the? We just did some 360s on the side. What the? The camera cannot work with that. Also, the sound is kind of weird. Oh, whatever. Also, wait, if that was... Real quick, if that was the whole chapter, I'm kind of sad on how quick it went by, actually. Because we did not see any dinosaurs whatsoever. Yeah, that was it. That was the chapter. I really hoped that we would get into some dinosaur action with that chapter. But except for frozen or dead dinosaurs, well, the skeleton, we did not see any. That is kind of like luster. Only one left already? Yep, looks like it. Well, maybe there's like a 5th final chapter once we have activated all of the pillars, right? But that is a bit oh, it definitely was like luster. Well, let's see on what the... Well, first of all, what the new ability is. Apparently it is moving the cubes, I think. But let's hope that the very last chapter will be a bit longer at least. Wait! The 3rd crystal nut? That is impossible. I mean, I was not done reading. Your reward is the power of telekinesis. You can move Scratison blocks to reach new heights and uncover secret paths. Oh, okay. We have nutty powers now? No, nutty powers is once we have all the power. Pull, 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 pull. How far can we pull that thing? Just out of curiosity. Pretty far, okay. Interesting. Interesting. So. No, we have to pull it back? Oh no, we have another cube here. Okay, that is good. And Bamble, is that the right way? I think, should be. Welcome to the stream, hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you are doing great, my friend. Lunia, I'm sad. Okay, never mind, apparently you're not doing good. How a barber could barb short hair for 50 minutes? Bro, what? How can a barber cut your short hair for 50 minutes? That is actually a very good question. That is actually a very good question that I unfortunately cannot answer. But, I mean, as long as you did a good job, I guess that is fine. I guess that is fine. Also for you, Mustar, for reference, there's some people in the Twitch chat. And also for you, Bumble, there's some people in the YouTube chat, so don't be confused by one another. Only true gamer can answer. What do you mean only true gamer can answer? What he said, 50 minutes? Yep, 50 minutes. 50. I don't know how, but okay. That is genuinely interesting. Ooh, we can also pull out things from the wall. Alright. Is this a puzzle game? Yep. That is in fact Scrat's Nutty Adventure. And we have just unlocked the power of telekinesis, which allows us to drag out things from the wall. So let's witness it. Or let's play it. Resume. Oh no, he is so ready. Oh no, another launch. Well, he was surely launched. And of course, He didn't fly into the bush, but onto the stone. The final crystal nut is hidden in a dangerous jungle. You will need to use everything you have learned so far to succeed. Alright. And you can tell we are still in the spawn area because the game lags. I got on stream on the last chapter. Yes, yes. Well, we played the first chapter on the last stream, and now the second and the third on this stream. And yeah, we're gonna proceed with the game, and probably play through the whole thing today. I mean, it's only 6 p.m. so or here where I live, so we have plenty of time to get through the game. So check it out. And also, I intentionally didn't go through the place there where the block was, because yep, there in fact is a tablet. I'm an hour later. Yes, see. Nice, yeah. But it's 7 p.m. for you then. The only problem which might arise during the final chapter is that I'm getting a bit hungry. Oops, wrong button. I'm getting a bit hungry, and eventually we'll have to eat something, but I can power through that. I can eat something after the stream. Alright. So let's pull this block. Not all too far, because we might have to pull it back again. Is that just... Of course there was a chest. Alright. Also second one, but whatever. Okay, probably from left to right. So that one first. And then that one. Then the U. And then... there's another button. Oh, there's the last one. Nice. Hey! Okay, good. Let's see, why am I a Bam Bam? Wait, let me change my name, like in all games. What? Now I'm confused. You mean like with your Twitch name? Well, I cannot tell. I can also call you Bam. Alright, let's pull that one. Apparently it has to go onto the platform. Some weird indicators tell me it has to go there, okay? Hello? We jump over there. I don't think we have enough to jump over there, but yeah, okay. Okay, definitely not like this. Definitely not like that. Which name is different from all others I don't like. Then change it. Can you change the Twitch name? I'm not even sure about that one. You can try. No, you can absolutely not jump over there. Hey, where are we? Oh, maybe we haven't unlocked an ability yet. That could be. Can we? Nope. Alright, we'll just go through the cave. Yep, that looks right. The hidden jungle. Wait, dinosaurs? We actually get to the dinosaurs? Oh, please tell me we'll see dinosaurs. Oh, I would love this. The hidden jungle. Is well, that one was everything but dinosaurs. But that one, maybe we will find some actual dinosaurs. And I would like. That is what I am aiming for the whole time already. There's a lot of things here. A lot of things on the side. Twitch doesn't send verification code to change my name. Ah, damn it. Maybe have to wait for a bit or refresh your mailbox. That is an interesting path. Never mind, this is where we're coming from. Wait, but then... Oh, never mind, you cannot go up there. Okay! Let's see. Art telekinesis. Can we also push? No, we can only pull. Okay. No pushing, only pulling. Oh! That is like a dream coming true. I was hoping for this exact environment for like the entire previous chapter. And now we are here. Oh yeah. Oh yes. We are finally with the dinosaurs. I saw actual dinosaurs. Finally, yes. That was actually what I was looking forward to the entire game, like, the most. To get into, like, this dinosaur region. I didn't know that it existed, but it does. It does. Finally, now I'm Chizaiju without a W. Without a W? Hey, is there a nickname I can give you? Like Chi or something? Somehow Chizaiju isn't available. Ah, that is unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. But I mean, better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. So, alright, let's go away. You annoying little thingies. I need to pull a crate here. Maybe this is already enough, actually. It definitely is. Alright. Okay, there's a weird green water or green goo. Don't like. Why doesn't it activate? Come on. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's wait for them to... Imagine waiting. My nick is always hard to read. Let me be Shu. Okay. Then I will call you Shu from now on. That works for me. Alright, so a lot of nuts to collect and a lot of enemies I am avoiding because, well, why would I fight them, right? Why would I? It really looks like something is over there, but in reality there isn't, I think. Now let's just pull it. You're the only person who is streaming Ice Age right now. Yeah, I mean, let's say it is not that popular of a game. Let's say it is not that popular of a game. So it is no wonder that nobody else is streaming this, and there are also not a lot of people interested in it. Seems that it's pretty old. The game isn't that old. I think it's actually from like 2019 or something. Wait, let me check. Scrat, Nutty Adventure. Yep, October 18th, 2019. I wouldn't believe it either if anyone told me. But, I mean, well, 2019 still is like 6 years old, but considering other games from that time, like, if I would see Scrat's Nutty Adventure, I would say it was like from like 2014 or 15. That is where I would place the game. Maybe even 2013 at like for max. But yeah, I don't know. Devs definitely did not cook with that game. That is something we can all agree with. That is definitely something we can all agree with. Alright, collectible. Let's dig in there. Woo! Not a tablet. And also, back there is already the nut that we are to collect. Let's see. You need to play Minecraft with your followers. Everybody's telling me that they want an SMP for some reason. Why do you all want the Minecraft SMP? These creatures are the Guanlongs. It would be best if you sneak past them and left them alone. Ah, screw you, game. Ah, never mind. You will never catch me! Can I think? You can't come up here. I know how to do it. Well, getting a Minecraft server is not the problem. Getting a Minecraft server is not the problem. That I would have set up in like little to no time. Okay, I didn't know they would one-shot me. But I would have like a Minecraft server within 10 minutes if I want to. A proper stable running one, not speaking of like a free server. Well, it would be for free to me, but hosted by a friend and everything. But yeah, well, I could technically get one, but I'm like, I'm not actively playing on it anyway, so I don't know. And setting up something like this, well, I cannot just leave you guys play on it, because we would have to work with like a whitelist or something. So not just everyone can join. So yeah, SMP isn't needed to let it be just server that you enable sometimes and play with followers. What even is the definition of an SMP? Because for me an SMP is just server. Is there anything special to like SMP itself? But yeah, like just a server what we would play would be a interesting thing. I mean, I could just like have it run, let it run with whitelist. SMP is a roleplay based server. Oh, so SMP is actually roleplay based? Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was roleplay based. What this survival multiplayer? Yeah, well, I also thought it would just stand for survival multiplayer and not for anything in particular. Probably people not recognize, but associated with different things, depending on their experience on YouTube with SMP stuff. It's not 100% roleplay, but it has its elements. I don't think it has to be roleplay, does it? Probably, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, and I definitely was not to wake this guy up. Wake to sleep. Thank you. Yes, sir. Find and yes. Keeping. I mean, some YouTube SMPs sure look like roleplays. Yeah, that's why I think so as well. It's probably what YouTube did with it. So let's sneak through there. But that's cool. I mean, you could probably do a YouTube poll or something, or maybe a poll over on the tower. We cannot just jump on the stone and then get up there. Yeah, no, they tested this. Okay. Average SMP owner banning someone for opening a chest. Yeah, no, that I wouldn't care about. That I wouldn't care about. Like, I mean, if there's like griefing going on in the server, something like this, then yeah, I would absolutely be banning people. But I mean, like, to a certain extent, it would be fine to have like a bit of a, well, not griefing going on, obviously, but a bit of like, how do you put it? You know what I mean, like this kind of griefing activity. But if it would be like exploding or blowing up someone's house, something like this, that would be absolutely too much and not be okay. What am I watching? Zero, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. You are watching Scrat's Scrat's Nutty Adventure. And yeah, we're currently collecting nuts, putting them onto pedestals, and then proceeding with the game. Playing the last chapter, in fact. The whole 20 English patch is out. Just tested it. Nice. Wait, they were, but it's only for not for the full game yet, right? The full game didn't release just yet, did it? I thought you said something about that. Or did they? Is the full game already out? Because I have absolutely no clue. It's a full game now. Oh, okay, okay. Nice. Nice. Well then, that is definitely something we'll have to play soon. Definitely something we'll have to play soon. But nice. Quickly jump through that one. And also here. Awesome. It was released on 19th. Ooh. Wait, it was released 3 days ago and they already have the EM patch? That is crazy. Community sure is dedicated to creating those patches. Also, can you play the game in full screen or is it still only in partial full screen without the patch? Because I have to have it in full screen, preferably. If it doesn't work, well, that's not a huge problem. I never played the whole game in full screen anyways, but still would be good. I don't remember if 19 was 19 was playable in full screen. That I'm not sure. So how 2 hours of streaming is affecting streamers' mental state. Are you talking on YouTube stream or is it schizophrenia? Well, that is the big question now. Am I talking to a non-existent audience? No, actually I'm talking to the YouTube people, yes. So we have 2 streams running at the same time. The ones on YouTube and the ones over on Twitch. Well, the ones you. But yeah, we have I'm not allowed to show the YouTube chat on Twitch and vice versa. Well, for YouTube I'm not sure, but probably I'm not allowed to show the Twitch chat on YouTube either. So at least on Twitch I am 100% sure that I'm not allowed POS wise to show the YouTube chat. So yeah, you will never know what one chat says about the other. What one chat is ranting about the other. No, just kidding. That's full screen, yeah. Like with most modern games. Oh my days. Thank God. Thank God. Because when I recorded Toho 7 yesterday for the video, I could not play it in full screen and I was like, why? Why you do this to me? Oh, there's 5 viewers on YouTube. Are we 5 viewers on YouTube? I don't even know. I don't even know. Maybe I should go to YouTube. You can be on whatever platform you like. There, like, I do the multi-streaming exactly for imagine being a Twitch setter. I'm exactly doing the multi-streaming for the purpose, not that you guys can rant each other, but to allow everyone to be on the platform that they prefer. So if you prefer watching on Twitch, then be on Twitch. If you prefer watching on YouTube, watch on YouTube. Simple as that. I mean, I can imagine that at a certain point we'll have most people watching on Twitch because probably, I don't know, for me it's not a huge difference if you guys are on Twitch or on YouTube. But maybe for a viewer, you guys, it is more interesting to be on Twitch, and therefore the viewer experience might be better on there, and or you switch over to it. I don't know. But on the other hand, most people of you are used to watching me on YouTube, so I would also not be surprised if most people would be here, right? The Lost Oasis. Ooh, interesting. Check out the Lost Oasis. Are we already getting close to the nut? The final nut? I have absolutely no clue where the final nut is, but okay. No way, you have a skin for Ice Age Scrat's Nutty Adventure in the description. I guess Discord link has expired. Do I have to update the Discord link? Well, my bad. My bad. But, yeah, no, the skin is just the Osu skin. I'm just leaving it in there because, I don't know. Too lazy to take it out. But yeah, the Discord link probably has expired. That I would have to update. It was also easy when I was only streaming on Twitch, on YouTube and not multi-streaming. Now tech has gotten complicated. I mean, it was not that bad to set up everything, but and to manage all the things. But again, today I had a problem with the stream for some reason, because I usually have to manually set up everything on YouTube. Hey, that is weird. I had to manually set up some things on YouTube. Wait, where are we to? Where are we to go? We need the nut. Then walk past the nut. Was I? Wait. We go back there? No. Better say we have to get up there. I'm pretty sure that we cannot up to this place. Wait, did we miss out on something? Did we miss out on a nut? I don't think there was a nut back here. Nope. No nut back here. How do I get up there? No, we can't. And I am dead. Alright, now I'm a bit confused. Now I am a bit confused. By the way, I've cleared Galaxy Collapse halftime today, 97%. Nice! That is actually a great achievement. That's actually an awesome achievement. Congrats on that one. Congratulations on that one. Wait, can we... I'm not sure if this is the intended way, but I wouldn't know of any other way to go through. Oink, oink, oink. Alright. Let's see. Maybe we're right, maybe we're wrong. Nice. It's so hard to go into downscroll after playing Roblox and FNF for a year. You don't have to play downscroll. You can also play Mania on upscroll. There is a setting for it in I think where you set the keybinds. I think it was there. But you can actually change from downscroll to upscroll if you want. That is absolutely something you can do. I did play on upscroll. Yeah, you can change that. You can change that. But I want to change. You don't have to change. It's not like it matter. Are we finishing today? I think we are finishing the game today. Yes. A bit unexpected actually, but we are most likely to finish the game today. I'm gonna open both chats, lol. You can also open both chats? Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, as I said, it's a bit unfortunate that I'm not allowed to show both chats on YouTube and on Twitch, but the rules are the rules, right? Rules are the rules. I think I will reach upscroll level pretty fast. Well, hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, it's not that bad to be a downscroll player, but upscroll player, but do you, I guess. Also for you guys which are opening both chats, I'm seeing both chats at the same time. Well, you can probably tell, but I'm not seeing one faster than the other. Like for me it looks pretty much like that. So I have like this overlay here, and I have the well, the YouTube chat now is in front of it, but I have like the multi-chat here on the side where I see the Twitch people and the YouTube people. So I'm seeing both of you guys at the same time actually. And I also have like this little preview for like the YouTube stream. Pretty little, very little, because my second screen is smaller, so it scales up a bit, but I'm seeing both at the same time, so no worries about that one. No worries about that one. Alright, so back into this scene. Alright. No way he opened Twitch. Well, looks like it. Yeet is in the Twitch chat now. Yeet is in the Twitch chat now. Also, hello to the Twitch stream then Yeet. I don't know, but I think latency should also be like much better over on Twitch. Like probably just a few seconds, but they can make a huge difference. Can make... Oh my days, screw you. Screw you! Easy. Me so pro. I mean, there is a very low latency mode over on YouTube, which I could technically enable. Only problem is that the stream lags then, and you cannot really watch the stream. This is why I am not using it. We had experienced this last time. Have a have it tried out last time, didn't work. But how am I to? Wait, the checkpoint is reached. Also, where do I have to put the nut to? Carry it all the way over there, or what? Wasn't supposed to go back. Your follower goal is in delay by 2 followers. Is it? Like, I'm not managing the follower goal. This all runs through Stream Elements, the company behind the stream overlay you're seeing. And I think I shouldn't have taken the nut with me, but went into the opposite direction. So we're gonna leave the nut here. Yeah, that is all managed by another company. Not managed by me, not by the Lunio Corporation. I do not have the Lunio Corporation, but you know, sounds good. Set up your donation alerts. I will donate 1 cent. You cannot donate anything to me. Like, it doesn't work. I have not set up donations. Well, neither the alert nor can I even take like Twitch subscriptions or bits, or also Stream Elements donations. Does not work. Does not work. There should actually be a an alert set up for it already. So, in case I do unlock the features, this will or should in theory all work. But once again, the YouTube followers are only displayed on YouTube, and the Twitch followers and subscribers and bits are only displayed over on Twitch. There's a secret okay, there. We have to see if there's a secret behind the waterfall. That is something that we have to check out, because we are true gamers. Okay, the devs were not. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But yeah. I also think you could not even donate 1 cent. I think there would be like too little of an amount, because there are also transaction fees, I think. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. At least we know that over on YouTube the super chat works. The super chat function works with like alert and everything. So that is all working. Oh, there is? Yes, there is. There is. I have unlocked the super chat feature. Whereas on... Can I please break this? Thank you. Whereas on Twitch, you have to also meet like certain requirements to become Twitch affiliate, I think it is called. Don't ask me what the individual things are called, but you have to unlock some things first. I don't see it. Donation alerts are free. What? What do you mean? Donation alerts are free. Like, what are you talking about now? What are you talking about now? I'm confused. But super chats on YouTube work. I mean, you can set it up without any requests. Yeah, I did set it up. It is all set up. It is all set up. I could also manually trigger it technically, but I won't, because I'm too lazy opening up Stream Elements. The Fiery Peak. Ooh. Wait, wasn't gosh, that looks hot. Wasn't like on the 3rd movie also Fiery Peaks a... Yeah, that was also a part where they've gone through. Second one is with the 2 lines. Okay, where are the 2 lines? Oh, there they are. There they are. Requirements. Well, donations, yes. Donations I could set up as they are not via Twitch themselves, but they go through Stream Elements and they, I think, use PayPal for it. Probably. Most likely. But I don't have a PayPal thingy set up. Nah, every type. What do you mean every type? Probably. Yeah, well, just set up the alerts, yes. For subscribers and for bits on Twitch, no. That I cannot. Every type of cards and payments. No, you can. Well, once I have set up donations, then you can use everything probably to donate. I think probably bits are strange. That is quite literally the donation method of Twitch. Like, bits are together with subscriptions. Well, subscriptions are not really donations. Well, they are, but not in the traditional sense. Is it? I hear knocks on the door. What? Why do you hear knocks on the door? I'm confused. I am confused. But yeah, all the. That was interesting. That was interesting. Wait, where is it? Oh, I think I have to collect a nut first. Let's grab a nut. I will be going and start my session. Good stream today. Have a nice one, everybody. Well, Master, thank you very, very much for being in today's stream. And yeah. So, whoa, my days. And yeah, have a good session then. Have a very good session then. Which ninja has come? Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. I think I am to pull out. Holy, why is he flying this far? Can I not pull those ones out? Apparently not. Okay, but then I need a nut. Where are we to get a nut? Because apparently we didn't get a nut up here. Go up there again. Let's get up here again and see if there is an actual nut. No, we only placed the nut in here. Wait. Genuinely confused. Why don't just jump up there? No. Let's go back again. Let's go back again. That one we cannot pull out either, as how it looks. Nope, that one burns. I cannot super chat because of the policy in my country. What do you mean because of the policy in your country? What kind of policy do you have? Because you're not 18 or what? Sanctions. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Well, always with this political stuff, right? Always with the political stuff. Unfortunate, but nothing we can do. Unfortunate, but nothing we can do. Yeah, but I'm genuinely confused now as to what I have to do. 'Cause I don't think we can, no, we can only drag it back and forth. Puzzle game at 200%. Up. We cannot just glitch ourselves. Yeah, no, we cannot just glitch ourselves up there. This does not work. Good. Good to know. Hello, thank you. It looks like... It kind of looks like we have to do something with those. But, huh? Oh my. Yeah, well, whatever. We have the nut, I guess. Wait. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I'm just an absolute moron. I'm just an absolute moron who does not pay attention to his environment. No, not that way, not that way. We need the nut here in the middle. Yeah, that one. Give me the nut. Give me the nut so I can nut the nut into the nut. In the nut hole you go. Alright. You did not see this intense puzzling moment, alright? That was, look, the game is made for toddlers. And I'm just a 5-year-old in the head as well, so, yeah. You need nut to nut. I need nut to put nut into nut hole. That is the nut experience. That's the nutting experience. Ah! The nut jokes are getting out of hand. Well, whatever. No context message. Don't clip that. Don't you dare. The nutty experience will stay in this stream. Will not leave the stream. I mean, the VOD is gonna be uploaded for forever on YouTube at least. On YouTube at least. So, people will always be able to enjoy the Nutty Adventure afterwards. On Twitch, though, the video will only be available for, I think, 1 or 2 weeks? It's like 7 days. It's like 7 days right now. Later on, it will be 14 days, but right now it's only 7 days. Alright. Does this work as I think it will work? Nope, you can absolutely not get up there. Next stream on Sunday? Next stream will either be tomorrow or on Sunday, yes. But I'm not sure yet if there will be a stream tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh my day. Screw you, game. Screw you. Let me move. Alright. So we should maybe get rid of those 2 guys at least. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now, let's jump over there. Nice. And then we can jump onto the moving platform, which as soon as we approach it starts lagging. I love when it lags. There's a nut. There is a missing nut. There's also a nut. Okay, so I guess we are to take this nut in order to put nut in there, and then we can grab other nut, and then we can put both nuts into their corresponding nut holes. Learning English with Lunio. Yeah, no. Do not take me as an English teacher. It will not end well. I do have a decent level of English, I think, but no. No education from me. Alright, so let's grab this nut. What? Why did it execute the double jump? Okay, at least it saves it. Also, as soon as you respawn, you still have to like wait for half an eternity in order for the character to be able to move. I'm in the 5% of English learners in my country. The best English learner. I mean, I'm quite surprised like how many countries there are where, well, for one, people are not taught English in school. but that is just a lack of the school system, I guess. Or a lack of the level of school system. Oh my days. Other countries have. Because I think, or I feel like English should be taught in school no matter where you are. Maybe like in China or so, they probably don't teach English, or in Russia because of the current situation. I can imagine that as well. But I feel like English, at least to like a little degree, is something that each and everyone should be taught in school. I mean, let's be honest here. All of us gamers did not learn the English language because of school, and in general, the new generation does not learn English through school. That's that. The dinosaur flying, nice. We're all learning it because of the internet, but it would still, for the people which do not learn it via the internet, which I guess there's still like a big amount of people that don't. I mean, not everyone has access to the internet, right? A boss fight. You still have to consider those people, right? And oh no, PT fight. PT fight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, and lava. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. He does not take any damage. Catch nut. Catch ball. Oh. I have to spam it. Alright. Guess that one worked. You can also do not press Y, so don't expect me to push button. Doing the exact same again. Oh, we actually... Okay, that makes it more interesting. Let's see. There's a lot of one language speaking people. Yeah, there are actually more than one would think. Or at least, I always thought foreigners would most of the time be able to speak English. But... Oh, I have to hit him. Especially with, like, in the own country, like... We are being taught English in school, right? And just recently, I was out with my motorcycle, and I actually had two interactions with people. The first interaction was, well, usually when I approach somebody in like the Italian or the French-speaking part of Switzerland, I speak English with them. Because chances are high that they do not underspeak me speaking German. So basically what I do is... Can we kill him? Come on, die! He dead? He is ready. Scrat is so ready. The ninja moves. Also, why does the Y button not go away? Okay, we'll stay there forever now. We'll have the Y button forever. But basically, for the first guy, he was like around 24 years old or something like this. So he definitely wasn't old. And I just got up to him and I was asking him for like there was a roadblock. And I was asking what it was about. And I was speaking English. Because it didn't come to mind that he could be a German-speaking guy. And I just... like, during the conversation with him, like the first few words, I could tell, yeah, he is not speaking fluent English. Or not like... It doesn't have to be fluent, but he's not speaking English at all. Like... His English was very, very limited. No chance I could have talked to him. The magma ruins. And, well, pretty quickly I then heard that he was a German speaker. And, well, this obviously spoken German with him. And the second guy was a French-speaking guy. So, you can imagine how that worked out. Absolutely no English at all. So, I was in fact in just like a little village. There was like a valley. I came in with my motorcycle and I really had to fuel. Like, I wasn't sure at where the next gas station was, and then I just got into this little tiny village and just saw the gas station symbol, and I was like, I need a gas station. I need to fuel up. So I was chasing after the gas station symbol because I expected there to be like the usual gas station signs. They show you how much the gas or the much the fuel is, right? Turns out it wasn't. I was driving through this little town, through this little village even, and wait, where do we have to drag this block to? Oh, all the way back there. Okay. And I was riding up a hill, nobody there. Also, no gas station. I was riding up the other side. There were like 2 roads going up the hill. I was riding up the other road, and no success there either. But what I found on the other road though were 2 people, whereas one of them could actually speak German. I don't think it was his first language. Well, he spoke. He had spoken Swiss German, but at least he speaks a little bit of German. Or he spoke a little bit of German, so I could ask him for directions to the gas station, and he could tell me then. And once I was at the gas station, it was also funny because the guy there. Oh wait, I just have to jump. Okay, I thought it was wall jump. Sorry. The guy there who was running the gas station, like it was just a little. It was like an actual gas station. It was just like a little pump there, with I don't even think they had diesel, only gas. And oh my days. And he just came. Or he just drove by with this tractor. Like, I wasn't sure at first as to how it works, because I just parked my motorcycle. Was getting up to like the pump, like the gas station thingy, and I was looking at it, like, can I insert cash anywhere? Can I put my card anywhere? No, nothing. And then all of a sudden I saw a guy pulling or showing up with a tractor. And I was like, you the one with the gas station? Who owns the gas station here? And then he came up to me. And I was like, yeah, I need to fuel up. And he was like, yeah, okay. And then he just went into the house, like next to the gas station was like his house. He pulled some. He activated something, and all of a sudden you just heard the. Can we jump up here? Oh yeah, we can. Okay. You just heard the pump running, and then he took the gas fill thingy, and what the fly, and filled up my motorcycle, and afterwards, well, I just gave him in cash the money, and it was all good, was nice. I probably would not even be allowed to give him the money, because I don't think he gives all of his income to like taxes and stuff. But whatever, that's not my problem, right? But yeah, that was pretty interesting, because usually, yeah, well, you're at an actual gas station and not at somebody's home who has just a pump there. But yeah, that was a interesting experience. And also, like, with now closing it off with like the language thingy, which is why I started in the first place. He basically did not speak German either, obviously, because in the village nobody was speaking German. I don't know why the other guy could speak German. he probably was just there for like a quick visit or something. I don't know. And he was only speaking French, I think. So, that was pretty interesting. I could not really talk with him. Only like some keywords. Like with like gestures and stuff. We understood each other. That worked. That definitely worked. But, yeah, I mean, worked out in the end, and that's all that matters. But, coming back to the big topic, definitely a lot of people, even though you would not expect it, in like, especially in a country like Switzerland. I don't know, I'm expecting people in Switzerland to be able to speak English, especially considering that we are learning it in school. So, yeah, not everybody can speak English, even though it is probably the most spoken second language. Yeah, well, second language. Let's see. They say like English isn't important. Well, depending on whether you leave the country or have plans on leaving the country or have any interactions with foreigners, then it is not. But usually you do have. But I think you're from Russia, right, Shu? Like, I don't have anything against Russians, so if anything feels like I'm offending you, please let me know, then I can correct myself. I'm not trying to offend anyone, to any political way or something. I'm also not trying to talk about politics. But I think, like, Russian people, schools in Russia are most likely steered by the government. If I were to give off my guess, right? And let's say history between Russia and the USA is not, well, not only history, but also right now, right? Their relationship is not all too great. And therefore, it kind of makes sense that they are trying to keep it as little as possible for their citizen to learn the language. As, of course, because of history, they had some problems with one another. And I can imagine that it also has kind of roots in like Second World War, or not Second World War, but after Second World War and stuff like this, right? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely into it, but whatever. Whatever. That is just one of my assumptions. Probably one of many reasons. But yeah, as I said, guys in Russia, I have absolutely nothing against you. The only problem I have is, well, I don't want to say problem, but let's say the only issues I have is with government and their political decisions. But that is nothing about the citizens themselves, right? That does have nothing to do with the citizens. But yeah. Let's see. Last time, as I remember, the meeting between presidents came pretty good. Yeah, I guess. Probably. But, I must be absolutely honest, I have no clue what is happening in politics nowadays. Though there is probably not too much stuff happening, but I care too little about it as to me following it thoroughly. So yeah. Hello, I have dog, cat, tomato, potato, horse. Strangely, no one really learns Russian, but everyone knows what is Privyet. I mean, that is the same as like with German, right? I mean, well, a lot of people know German, but there are probably like some words that you just understand, or like, for instance, also probably an even better example. Probably nobody speaks. I have to think yet. Konnichiwa Chinese? I think it is. Yuppie. Not Japanese, right? No, it's not. Anyways, I think it is Japanese or Chinese. I think it was Chinese. Most of the people know konnichiwa, that it means something like hello. I think so. And same goes for like privyet. Like, you just simply heard it once before, and therefore you can just you just know it. you just know it for some reason. And like general knowledge. No one knows. Public info is 10% of real things. Yeah, that is fair enough. That is fair enough. Konnichiwa is Japanese. Yeah, sorry, Japanese. My bad. My bad. But yeah, all of this politics thingies is like, I'm always like, I myself as a simple citizen have absolutely no impact on what those guys are doing, right? And therefore I like, not knowing anything about it is maybe not like the right approach, but I'm like, as soon as I pull up Guten Tag, exactly. As soon as I pull up any news, any social media, you mostly see bad stuff, right? You see, just die up there, you morons. you usually just see information like, obviously either the war at Gaza, right? So that stuff happening, or you see something about the Ukrainian war, and just negative things, and I'm like, why would I follow these topics if all I ever see is war, people die here, people die there, blah blah blah. It is just nothing I'm interested in. Like, I don't have to artificially, yeah, I think you can say artificially, turn down my mood by things which I don't have an impact on, things I cannot change. I mean, yeah, I could get into politics and change things and blah blah blah, but no, I'm way too lazy for doing that. So, will not happen. But, yeah, I don't have to follow all that stuff. I mean, I can imagine somebody like you who is, more or less directly involved into all of that things, especially coming from like Russia. It is more interesting for you to follow all of the conversation, or like all the meetings and stuff which are happening between let's say America and Russia, for instance. But for me, it's like, this guy, it is absolutely not interesting at all. So yeah. Therefore, I'm also not following it. Like, the best example I can always bring, I've learned 5 German words in Duolingo. Guten Abend. Nice. Ich bin Mann. You forgot the ein. So it is Ich bin ein Mann. But it is it's still good. I get the message. I understood it. But basically, oh yeah. Basically, the best example I can always bring for like these news-related or news-related things. We once in school had to, well, first of all, I am in general not following any political news. Well, the only things I am following is when I would open my phone and check out Google News or some tech-related stuff, or tech-related things. Something like, yeah, some advancements in AI, something in fusion energy, something in this programming language has changed and an update on technology has happened there. Things like this, that is what I am following. But everything regarding politics and stuff, yeah, no. I'm absolutely out of all of that stuff. And it is partially because I'm not interested in it, and also probably the even bigger reason why I'm not following it is because I think it was around 1.5 years ago in school, I had to do a presentation about something that has happened in the past 7 days. So basically every week we had somebody else doing a presentation about something that has recently happened, right? And what I learned there, when I went onto some news pages, quickly I have to take a sip of water, sorry. One moment. Alright, so, nice. Also, hydration reminder for you guys. Make sure to drink plenty of water and to stay hydrated. And also, I just realized music has turned out again. I have to start the playlist. There we go. So, Very good. Basically, what I learned there during the presentation, when it was my turn, when I had to, no way, I was drinking water right now. Nice. Well, you're even hydrated without my information, so this is good. But basically, what I learned there, when pulling up several news websites, most of the topics you see there. Wait, where the heck are we going? That does not look healthy. Oh, back out of the volcano. Okay. Most of the topics you see there were related to war, conflicts, to bad political, well, not bad, but let's say, what is a good word for it? Extreme is not the word, but like for, let's say mainly just negative information that you saw there, right? Because, well, obviously they put out negative information there because they, for one, don't have anything to talk about, and for two, those are the things where people will knock on the door. What do you mean with knock on the door? That one? That is my controller. Whenever I, like, lightly hit it onto the desk. Anyways. Basically. Oh, there's some puzzle here. Oh, up there. Okay. Then we have the F double line U C line. Okay. F and double line, that one. But yeah, basically, what I learned there, most of the news that you see are just simply bad news. And, well, I'm not that much into dragging my mood down by reading about things that happen in the world, right? I'd rather have interesting news. Something, as I said, like tech news, which are, well, things that Google presents me because they know I find it interesting. And not news that drag me down, right? Because yeah, I'd rather read stuff that I'm interested in. And I mean, if you're interested in all the conflict stuff, then yeah, well, sure, then have a look at it and read about it and educate yourself on what is happening in the world currently. But for me personally, it was by the time that I was supposed to do the presentation, most of the articles were just dragging me down just from the headlines themselves. Like, I knew I would not be. Ooh, there's the nut. Oh. Uh-oh. That is not looking good. Let me quickly finish the talk before we finish the next nut, or the next chapter. Basically, what I learned was doing the presentation is that whenever you go into social media, not social media, whenever you go into any news websites, you check out information there, it is mostly negative, which is why I am absolutely not interested in going into any news websites and check on what is going on in the world, because all you see is only war, conflicts, negative stuff, and therefore, nah, nothing for me. What presentation did I miss? Something? Basically the reason why I was speaking of news and social media is because I had to do a presentation around 1.5 years ago about something that has happened within like the past 7 days before I actually had to give the presentation. And there I realized that social media usually has... Really? That was it? Just us getting sneezed back? Oh, wow. Alright, last nut. Let's see. But yeah. Florida man, news are my cup of tea. Well, that sounds funny. Pringles cost $3. That actually sounds... I'm sure how much Pringles are here in Switzerland. Sounds cheap. Alright, let's see what will happen now. We have all the 4 nuts! Oh. We got scared. Never mind. What the f... Oh. Holy! Scradian? Wait, what? Wait. Wait. That was the ending of the game? We are thrown into a intergalactical nut ship. Get presented by a... Oh, how do I put it? By an alien Scrat. Female alien Scrat. And then the game just ends. Stop on the most interesting moment. Yeah, pretty much. Oh la la. Yeah, exactly. And there it just stopped? Here's how to end your game. Like, I guess... that was the part when the budget ran low. Or when they ran out of budget. Quality assurance Quantic Lab. I don't know who Quantic Lab is, but they definitely did not make a good quality assurance. Well, maybe for the money they had, they did, but... Wow. Blue Sky Studios 20th Century Fox. Does Blue Sky still own Ice Age, or did they sell it? So... Now the question is... No, that is the catapult. Now, which one did we just... That is the new one. That is the new one that we just put in. No, it is a telekinesis one. Telekinesis. No, wait, that is actually the new one. Okay, well, let's just... I think here we can go out. Yep. Let's go out. Okay, that is one way of letting us out now. Is the big nut still here? Are you serious? I mean, I guess, yeah, the big nut was only there before, but they really just got rid of it. They... So no new ability. No nothing. That was simply the last chapter. That was simply the last chapter and the last thing to do in the game. Well, now we can basically just explore or go through the chapters again and collect all the things, or... Yeah, looks like it. Wow! Alright! So... I guess... Anything back here? Some simple collectibles. For the sake of it, just collected, yes. I think there's an extra Elytra craft after the end credits. No, I don't think it is here. Micro scroll now, explore infinitely. I don't think there's infinite exploration now. Alright. Yeah, looks like we've completed the game. Looks like I genuinely did not expect us to finish the game today. But, I mean, we've been live for 3 hours, that's fair enough. But, turns out that the very last chapter, or well, the second to last one was pretty short, but the last one definitely wasn't all too long either. And also, it was a bit sad that we didn't get to encounter the any more dinosaurs. I mean, we had a fight with the dinosaurs, so that was cool. But I still would have liked some more dinosaur action. All right, nevertheless, I guess we're getting to like some feedback, because of course we cannot just leave it at that. I still want to give some feedback to the game. I mean, well, to put the obvious away first, the quality of the game. What? Oh, okay. The quality of the game is, I guess, you know yourself, it is for a 2019 released game a bit lacking. To be fair, the game was made for toddlers. The game was not made for a grown-up man. Oh man, this sounds so weird, talking of me like a grown-up man. But whatever. For like actual gamers, right? Therefore, it is okay for me personally that there are some bugs, that there are some things not properly working every now and then. I mean, especially with like the second chapter, we had a lot of things glitching around. Nevertheless, what I must say, that the fact that it wasn't like a really like polished game, and also like with the graphics, I mean, you cannot expect the graphics to be like all too crazy, especially because most of the people which are playing the game will not have a crazy PC, right? Or also like just crazy hardware. Therefore, it is absolutely okay with like graphics wise. Like, maybe they could add like a bit of something. Oh wait, we've been here, right? Yes, we've been here. We've not been on this side. So graphics, okay, it's alright. I mean, if you look at it, yeah, the quality is okay. Gameplay wise, I guess for the duration of the game. Wait, how many hours do I have in the game now?